And so right now it's kind of a wait and see situation. If a warning would be the most serious, warning means destructive waves and flooding. An advisory means the waves could be dangerous, but widespread flooding is not expected. So warning is the worst, advisory is one below that.
Ladies and gentlemen, an earthquake has taken place near Russia, 8.7 magnitude. There has been tsunami warnings. This is just nuts. I want to hear more details. Let's watch.
Just us. There's also warning in effect for parts of Alaska, parts of Japan as well, because those areas would also potentially be in the wave's path. What can that do to any sort of potential damage coming to our end?
So if we're seeing those areas in the path, again, this is a burst of energy. Essentially, if we're seeing a tsunami warning like this, we don't exactly know the fault movement just yet. We've talked about it countless times. We've talked about slip strike, and we've talked about thrust faults. Typically, when you have a thrust movement, which we don't have confirmation from the USGS that's what this is, that's when you see the large movements of the water generating the tsunami. But this is a large amount of energy just pushing water out. Even if these areas like Japan are near the tsunami, you're still seeing energy moving through the open water. If you just take a look at the map, let's zoom out and show you the path of what we could be seeing occurring with this tsunami. Again, tsunami warning you're seeing right here. It's been up on the screen while we've been talking over this. Let's zoom out. Where we're seeing this earthquake generated right here off of Kamchatka, Russia. There's open ocean directly towards Hawaii. We may have other areas like the tsunami warning in the Western Aleutian Islands, where we're seeing concerns right there, a tsunami advisory along portions of the Alaskan Peninsula, and a tsunami watch up for Alaska, portions of Canada, and the entirety of the western coast of the U.S. is currently under a tsunami watch, much like we were. But now we have been upgraded to a tsunami warning. Again, we have that open water that could be moving away from the earthquake. So just showing you the epicenter again. This is where it occurred. There's open water in between us and the epicenter of this earthquake. So that's where a lot of the concern is coming from.
What are we learning about the depth of the initial quake, and how could that impact a potential wave turn?
So just taking a look, I'm pulling up the USGS website again. It was originally, I believe, at a depth of 19.7 kilometers. That may be incorrect, but we're now been upgraded to 18.2 kilometers, I believe, just off of the conversion. That's around 11.3 miles below the surface. So this is still deep, but it is enough and strong enough. And 8.7 is an incredibly strong quake. We don't see these very often. These are very rare quakes. That's where the concern is coming from. Even if it is deep, we are seeing the threat for a tsunami. I'm going to toss it back over to you, Martin.
Yeah, so right now the city's Emergency Operations Center is activated, and we're expecting to hear more announcements from government officials, government leaders. Hawaii residents, those across the state right now, are urged to prepare, take caution right now. Tsunami warning is in effect. This comes at a time where there's been a lot of seismic activity, an increase of seismic activity in the northern Pacific. A 6.4 quake struck in the same area of Russia last Saturday night. That turned into a tsunami watch, and it was later declared canceled about an hour and a half later. But right now, a tsunami warning is in effect. The last update, the first wave would arrive at 7.
Wave time. So as we get closer, again, EMS may or may not be able to respond to a call in the inundation zone. Corps, which is also in my department, has been very busy since about 4 o'clock today. They've been going see those ripples right in the center of your screen. Luckily, we still have a little bit of daylight over near Honolulu Bay compared to our other tower cams. It seems like some water might be rushing in, but still a lot of sand exposed out there.
Right, all of this happening more than 40